Good day, everyone. It is currently Saturday, and I'm doing another hive inspection. Today, my goal is to possibly consider pulling some honey out of my frame for the first time. So we'll see how that goes. Who knows? Maybe we will, maybe we won't. Trying out a new toy today. I got a camera that will allow me to do some additional footage on top of my cell phone. Hopefully the quality is better. I guess I was a little bit rough taking off. Oh, am I recording? Yeah, I'm recording. Yeah, let's take this off. Oh, looks like they're busy with the propolis. So, last week I added the queen excluder on all three hives, but this one in particular. And yeah, so hopefully the queen is down below and she's not up in the so we're gonna do an inspection one piece at a time. Sadly, there's some bees that didn't make it. A frame that has looks like about a quarter of the honey, nectar, whatever it's been pulling. Partially closed off, but not completely. So I'm going to put that away. So everything I've read says you pull the second one out, but of course I didn't follow that and pulled the first one out. So there, yeah, so this is the first week with the camera, so I'm not quite sure how this is going to go, but I'll show these guys. I don't think my queen's here. They're pretty quiet, actually. They're busy doing honey things, so I'm going to turn the camera a little bit more. Okay, so I'm going to put this frame down. So the second frame in this box, ooh, wow, super light. So it's got nothing on it. But again, I screwed this one up by having, it's a beeswax frame, but I put extra wax on it and poured it on, so it kind of made it like an odd shape, so they're not doing anything with it. So frame number 3 looks pretty promising, actually. Oh wow, super heavy. Oh my god. Yeah, it looks like the nectar on this one is, oh my god, this one looks completely full. It's like 100 pounds. I'm exaggerating, obviously. Wow. Yeah, this is all 100% honey. There's no eggs on this one, definitely. And that frame is insanely heavy. So I'm going to steal this frame. My buddy Rob was showing me how he does it, and he's basically sweeping off the bees, and I'm going to try the same. And then he hides it in a plastic box so that they, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do the same. We're going to try. I don't want to hurt the bees, but at the same time, yeah, I'm gonna. Ooh, wow, no, still didn't get enough of the. No. But that has got a, excuse me, a butt ton of honey on it. So, so something I read online is that the sooner you pull the honey off, it makes them go into panic mode when they realize they don't have enough honey to last them the winter. So the idea is that you want to get them going. So this one basically being drawn out, but there's no there are no caps on it, so it's honey that they're going to need to draw out more. Oh, I got a bee that's kind of interested in me over here, and then that one, oh, and this one. Oh, it looks like there's a bit of brood on this one. Yeah, so I'm gonna leave this one as well. I'm going through this pretty quickly. Oh, I don't know if you can see that, but the bee over there, he's busting his butt getting inside there, deep down inside, polishing it off. But there's not enough honey on this one to worry about, so I'm not going to bother. So I'll go for the next one. Ooh, wow. Again, this one is pure honey, nectar, and pollen. There's not much going on this one, so I'm just going to put this down. Ooh, wow. This next one is pretty much 100% brood. Okay, so we're going to have to leave this one. Wow, how do I even get this? Without kind of, okay, I'm going to go put this over there. Well, so far I've only been able to pull one, but if you look at this one, it looks like it's all drone comb, to be honest. It's super high, super elevated. I don't know why the bees would go nuts making stuff like this late in the game, but I'm going to leave this one obviously as well. It's almost like 100% brood. I mean, it's possible it's honey, but I don't think so. But whatever, I'm going to leave that. That's theirs to keep. And then, yeah, that's a super light one. And then this one. Okay, just from looking at, oh yeah, the backside of this isn't even touched. So I'm going to spin this around and give this to them this way. And basically they've closed it off on the other side, but basically one side of it isn't drawn out, so it's kind of useless to me. Yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna go get my I'm gonna close this one up and leave it alone. Sorry, I'm not making much sense. So, oof. That hive, for the most part, is a comb that they're working on. It's not a huge panic that they've been playing with it. But yeah, let's get these guys smoked and get them running down. Then we can do an inspection on these guys. Yeah, it's always cool to watch them take off when you smoke them like that. You know, I'm sure they don't enjoy it, but it's kind of cool to have this overbearing power where, you know, you can maybe get them all going. And so, yeah, whoop it easy. Okay, that's done. The one thing I got to be careful about is where the queen might be. I don't want to kill her by accident, because that would really screw me up. But yeah, so I'm getting distracted by talking and doing at the same time. So that's another nectar, very little closed off, so that'll leave that with them. So what I've read, the trick is to get them to a point where they're down to one box, and very little, or not very little, but enough honey, but to get them panicking in such a situation where they realize that they need to go out and start foraging. And that is where I'm trying to get to. Ooh. There is a fair amount of honey and comb, but not enough of it sealed to really consider it to be taken. So I'm just going to ignore this one. I'm going to spin it around so that they work on the other side, not so much this side. They're drawing this one out. I don't know what the camera on my chest is looking like, so I can't really comment. So, you know, honestly, I kind of thought I'd have a lot more honey available for me to extract than just the one piece so far. But there's another one that's kind of empty. And another one that's empty. Wow. I'm just going to stick this over here for now. This one, again, looks like it's nothing but brood. I'll just get this one out and I'll show it to you guys. Yeah, that looked like it's all 100% brood. But again, I'm not 100% convinced I know where the queen is on this. Like it's all... Yeah. Wow. It looks like it's all brood, but I don't really know. Well, okay, so there's another one that I'm not really sure what status it's at. Okay, I'm gonna try and go to the other side just to work on it. Okay, I'm not sure if you can see what I'm doing, but again, this is another one that has lots of nectar and a lot of pollen, but it's not drawn out yet. So here's another one that looks like it's got tons of brood on it on this side. Oh no, maybe that's honey. The cappings are pretty white. Oh no, and there's a lot of larvae in this one. So maybe my queen is topside. No fresh eggs. Lots of space for her to put them. But okay. Okay, whoa, there's another. This one's a honey one, that's for sure. Yeah, mostly capped. Okay, and then we're going to smoke this, get them off of that. Oh wow, that's a gorgeous one too. Where'd my brush go? Oh, I lost my brush. Okay, Stephen, what'd you do with your brush? You need your brush. Come on. Okay, so we're going to brush the bees off. Oopsie. Okay. So on a positive note, I got two. It's not what I wanted because don't have any frames to bring back to them. I didn't really think this through. I was planning on bringing another hive box so that I could go on, but the idea is that I would come back here, pull a couple of frames, replace them, and then force them into a situation where they back out of it. But I guess that's not going to work. Okay, I just want to look at this other one here again. Yeah, there's really no honey on that, but not worth it. But my big fear is that the queen is somewhere here, and I won't see her. It'll be too late, kind of thing. That really is my biggest fear. So now I'm going to do an inspection on the bottom one. So this is the queen excluder. Oh wow, there's a drone there. I don't know if you can see this. I'll point it down a bit. It's like a completely white drone. Okay. I think I'm only going to get one inspection done today because I'm missing. I don't want to say I'm upsetting them, but I mean, look at the amount of bees on this. It's insane. They're okay. The thing that I'm learning is that from now on I pretty much have to travel with a box of empty frames just so I can do a proper maintenance. I still have no idea where my queen is, whether she's topside or not, because while I didn't see any eggs on the topside, there was a fair amount of larvae. So really, I need to be smarter about what I do. So I'm gonna. Oh wow! Look at that! I've brushed them all off, but it came back just as fast. Wow! There's like just a ton of bees. Oh. Yeah, this is intimidating. There's a lot of bees in here. Now this one they're not drawing anything out, but at the same time, like, I don't know if you can tell, but they're literally all over the box. Okay. This is so I don't know if you can tell, but there's a queen cup there, a supersedure cell. There's a few of them. There's a lot of drone stuff. I'm not sure why there'd be so many drones. I mean, the idea that I got a bee in my hand here who's, oh my god, just look at all these bees. It's absolutely crazy. I mean, that is solid, solid, solid brood. And larvae everywhere. Like the queen literally has nowhere to... Okay, well, I'm going to leave this in here, obviously. Okay, so this is my hive number 3. This is the one that swarmed like the first day or two when I got here. When I started my whole bee adventure. Okay. So again, this is I don't see any eggs in there, but this is definitely okay, I'm gonna okay, so those are all larvae or sealed brood, so the next week or so is going to be insane with those guys. But I mean, just look at how many bees are everywhere. I mean, I smoked them and they keep coming back. I mean, you can't tell, but there's bees everywhere here. Let's wow, I'm intimidated by just the sheer number. Okay, so this is a solid brood. There's larvae galore in here, but no young ones, so I don't know. Wow. I'm gonna go relight my smoker because I think it's going out. I have no plans on taking any full frames, just the short little ones that I've got, but you know, yeah. Again, I don't see any eggs, but I definitely see, it's absolutely crazy. It's like there's a population explosion coming. Okay, so I'm convinced my queen is definitely in the lower box because just the amount of fresh brood that I've seen today. Wow. Okay, I'm going to stand in front of the camera now. Like, I don't know if you can see, there's just freaking bees everywhere. And so far down here, I haven't pulled a single frame that has honey on it. It's been like non-stop brood. I'm starting to wonder if they've forgotten that it's August. Absolutely nuts. Oof. Yeah, this is another seriously light frame. I definitely see all kinds of brood. I don't see any honey, like honey worthy of mention, that is. I can't imagine what beekeeping would be like if you didn't have smoke. Like to get them out of the way, I mean, you would kill thousands of them. It's heavy enough, but these are all brood again. Like, it's absolutely insane how many. Oh, yeah. I don't know what to say. It's like brood, brood, and more brood. So I gotta put the queen excluder back on. Let's see, go stand in front of this thing, just so you can understand how many bees there really are. It's absolutely nuts. Anyway, I'm going to continue working and put this guy away. But really, this inspection is done for this hive. I feel good enough that I think I'm going to do hive number 2. Probably pull another 2 or 3 frames, hopefully. I've been really reluctant to do inspections on this hive because they're the first one that swarmed on me, so I kind of just assumed that they would be the worst off, but not the case, obviously. I hate like hell squishing bees. I don't like the sound, and I don't like what happens, so. Okay, so I'm going to put this hive away, but while I do that, I'm going to back up a little bit and show everybody how much. Oh, excuse the whining and moaning. Okay, so that's, I guess we're going to call it quits for